Glenn, we can't hear you. Or
What? You can't hear me?
you
I
say
can hear
speak.
him.
You can't hear me for real?
Okay, you good. Okay. It was laggy at
Yeah.
first, but you good. You good. All right, bet. All right, bet. So welcome back to Let's Be Men. Real men have conversations about life, leadership, fatherhood, and everything in between. Tonight, we're talking about something every man deals with, but many don't openly discuss money. Yeah. Y'all youngsters, McCloud, you too young for all that. Hell, about that. But as men, many of us are taught that our values is tied to what we earn, what we provide, and what we can build. But the truth is, every man experiences financial highs and lows. Some seasons were winning, other seasons were surviving. Tonight we have honest conversations about money, setbacks, success, and the lessons we learned along the way. Because being a man isn't about is being because being a man isn't about never failing financially. It's about how you respond when life hits your wallet. How y'all boys doing? Y'all all right though, man? You know how y'all boys doing before we get started and shit like that.
Doing
How
good,
was y'all
bro.
week, man?
I can't
How was your
complain.
week?
I can't complain. I'm breathing right now.
Facts. Can't complain either, bro. Kid free.
Yeah, I feel it.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait. I'll have 3 days of kid freedoms coming up to some extent. Either I'll be away. I still got to be a dad to some extent, but I mean, if I don't get a call, now I'm called.
Nah, facts.
Yeah.
If I don't get a call, what's up? If I don't get a call, I don't call. So it is what it is. But all right, cool. So segment number one. So why do so many men tie their identity to money? McCloud, you the financial guru on here, so let you go first on this one.
Financial guru is
Or Glenn, whoever want to go
crazy.
first.
Financial guru crazy. But you said why you feel like the identity is tied like to money? That what you said?
Why do so many men tie their identity to money? So I mean, it's not a secret, bro. Like if if your money ain't right, bro, what fuck up your whole week, your day, your minute. Like imagine leaving the house and you going to the store, right? And you feel me? You got $200 in your account. It's your last 200, and so a bill hit that you wasn't prepared for. What's gonna fuck up your whole day? And you just got $50 left. You feel me? And I feel like when that does happen, it affects us in a way to where it don't not only affect us as men, but it affects our who we're around, our family, our kids, our wives, whoever. You feel me? So it is tied. But I want you since you're the guru on financial matters.
Well, I honestly feel like it's not
Financial
tied
matters.
to us. It's not tied to the identity. Oh, that's tough. I like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not really like an identity per se. I would say it's a mindset thing and a finance thing as far as structuring your budget. You feel me? Sometimes we live above our means. So like when we get to the point where we got a $50 bill that's coming up, that means we didn't intentionally plan for that to happen. So I feel like the building blocks of it could lead up to like, okay, yeah, bro, I can't afford it, or being more disciplined with our money. Because sometimes when we see certain things that we want, we'll be like, man, I want that. I'm gonna buy it right now. You feel me? Not knowing that we have a bill coming up. So it's like being able to prioritize our certain bills and not. There's one thing I noticed too. Not let's not finance if we don't have to, because a lot of times when we finance things, we think we could afford it right now. Like we be like, man, $40 right now for 36 months. Oh, I could afford that. And they say, after that first year, interest hits that 36. You know what I'm saying? It start going up to like 50 now. So it's like, damn, I got to pay 50 and then all this. And then it's the APR goes higher each year, which we didn't read that part. We think it's just $30 a month. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, in that moment, we feel like we can afford it. But it's like we didn't structure it. And I'm noticing that even with like houses, like when we get a new house, we want to get brand new furniture. We want to get this brand new couch. We want to get a new dishwasher, refrigerator, stuff like that. But we end up financing it instead of doing like so. I feel like our income has to be budget it correctly instead of like trying to live above our means. So I don't really feel like the identity thing is a thing for us. It's just we gotta be more responsible when it comes to our finances. What you
Glenn.
think, Glenn?
All right, so I feel like you just gave the college answer, right? It was good. You feel me? Like it was good. It was good. I give it that, right? But me personally, I feel like men tie they identity to money for two reasons: for influence and relationships. You know, because think about like what you see growing up, whether it's a suburban area or the streets, right? You see flashy materials, right? In the streets, you see everybody with the gold chains and stuff like that. You know, driving the dopest whip out there, right? And then in the suburbs, you see something similar, on that spectrum, right? So
It's a motherfucker.
yeah, so like that's the influence part, right? Because now you're trying to chase it, right? So growing up, it's like, oh no, I need to hurry up and get it. Besides, let me hurry up and save and get it, right? But then you got the relationship part. Now we got into the part where the more you spend on a woman, the more your value is to her. But that's not for everybody. That's not for everybody. But for the mass majority, the more you spend on her, the more valuable you are to her. And everybody want to be valuable, right, to their significant other. But take that money away, now you're worthless. That's my piece on it.
Which is true, bro, because money, bro, I can see both perspective, and I can see how people can probably say money will be tied to a man's identity, and how, like McLeod say, it may not necessarily be that way. It could just be necessarily maybe some peer pressures of society, of what we see in society. So because we go to if I go to McLeod house, then McLeod got him a 4-bedroom, $500,000 house, right? You got you some furniture from fucking IKEA. Nice furniture. Probably cost you 15 bands for the whole house. So of course, if I like it, if I see it, if I can't afford it, but I can do it this way because of peer pressure, because of what I see at McLeod, because of who I'm trying to impress, of course I'm gonna do that. But then, like you said, on the flip side, me personally, I ain't gotta impress nobody. So things I see, so the peer pressures don't necessarily fall upon me, and probably some men, but I'll probably say 80% of the men, I would say probably it's probably like a 50-50 split, depending on, probably acts maybe 100 men across the state, across the city, across wherever. And it's probably gonna change depending on if you go to a ghetto, if you go to a suburban area, if you go to a rural area, if you go to a middle, you feel me, if you go to a rich area, it's gonna change on the answer. And then you got to think about, well, what do you do for a living? You feel
Yep.
me? Because if you're working and you're not really making no money, of course you're not gonna tie money to your identity, because you're not really bringing in no money. All the money you're getting is just gone. All you're gonna tie to your identity is bills. But it's still money, and that's still where that stress come in at, because damn, you like, damn, well, I don't make enough. Now, what can I do? So cool. So all right, bet. So as a man, I know I have to make a certain amount of money. So what can I do to make that money? You
Yeah, I
feel
was
me?
just gonna
Now
say
some
you got to define that too, because like you have a clear picture in your head. You saying I got to make a certain amount of money. Define that in your head already. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if I got to make sure I clear 80K a year, you know what I'm saying, or 100K a year, what's the necessary steps I need to do for that so I could budget? Because at the end of the day, now if I'm looking at York or I'm looking at Glenn, they got this lavish ass lifestyle. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna push towards it, but it's like, damn, bro, y'all motivation to me. That's what shit come off as. Like y'all motivating me to get to that point. So it's like, man, if you got close friends that's doing that, it's like, let me, bro, get into me, give me the game. Like let me in your circle, teach me how to get that instead of being envy and watching from the sideline. Sometimes just that little bit of information, bro, sometimes will go a long way. Cause like, damn, bro, that's it. That's all you had to do. I'm saying so it's just sometimes sparking a certain interest helps people get to that level because it's like if you constantly just like, damn, bro, I'm gonna swipe this, swipe that, swipe that. Now you in $10,000 worth of debt.
Mm-hmm.
So
Killer. Killer.
yeah,
Now you got dead up to your ass trying to impress your homeboy or trying to impress people around you or trying to impress social medias, and it don't be like that. And that's why I say, bro, peer pressure don't really be like people be like, oh, well, I'm not gonna buy my kids stuff from my kids stuff from Walmart. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. My daughter will have every goddamn jail girl shoe they got in there for her because she love them. For what, bro? They cost $18. She going to school. What she gonna do in school, bro? She got the dog these out. My son, bro, he gonna every bluey, whatever you want, bro, because he gonna dog him out. Nah, don't get it twisted.
let
You
kids
know,
be
you will
kids.
have you let your kids be kids, bro. And that's why you gotta let your finances be your finances. We can't be out here trying to do more than what our finances a lot. If you can't afford Jordans every month for your child, then look, you ain't getting Jordans every month. You know,
Do you?
you get
My bad.
you get you some high end shoes. Go ahead,
My,
buddy.
my bad. But so do you think that kind of like aids into that mindset? You know what I'm saying? So, oh God, I was trying not to say it the whole time. All right,
No,
but
you good. What's up?
do you think that it aids into the mindset when, let's say, a parent always got their kids in Jordans and Levi's and polos ever since they was a baby, right? Like everything is premium, and then by the time they 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, they gotta, do you feel like that aids to that mindset because not like now they have to uphold that standard? You know what I mean?
Mm, it depends on how you taught. It depends
Right.
on what you taught. Was you taught this or did you learn this? Was you taught how to provide, but also how to be humble, or was you taught was you taught this and learned how to be expensive?
Factors.
You feel me?
Right.
So it's like you can I can tell my child, bro. You feel me? Don't stick that fork in that socket, dog. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just
And a good idea.
don't.
Yeah,
And a
yeah.
good idea.
I feel like that's something
But
that you
are they
gotta
gonna
talk
listen,
to.
bro?
Yeah,
But
that's something.
and also it's my bad. Also, the lessons learned. What are we learning from what we're being taught? Because you can be taught something and they're going from one end out the other, and all you see is the value in things, and you're not seeing the value of your money that goes into these things. You feel me? So I'm taking a financial management class for IT or whatever, right? And it speaks on operational costs versus capital expenditures or whatever the case is. Damn, my shit lagging too, huh? We all got a bad Wi-Fi night.
Well, yeah, it's like only yours lagging on my end.
Mine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you
we.
perfect.
Okay, fuck it. So when you speak of capital versus operational ventures, you feel me? It's pretty much just what you pay for over like a household. What you pay monthly, your overhead versus what you got to pay, say throughout the year for like operational costs. So like if you got a house, you got to pay your mortgage, which is 2,900. But then what you feel me? What may come up for like your infrastructure? What if your house start to slide? You got to pay that. You
Hmm.
feel me? What if your windows break? You got to pay that. So the same thing in life. When you teaching your kids, yeah, baby, you got Jordans. What are you really teaching them
Yeah.
about what's the value of these? How you work for these? What they really mean? What they cost? Because my kids earn their money at 4, 5, and 4. You got yours, baby. It's simple. Take out the bathroom and the garbage. You earn $2. Do your laundry. You earn $2. You feel me? Make up clean your room. You earn $2. How simple is it to teach them that? But yeah, go ahead, McLeod. What you about to say? My bad.
Nah, you good, bro. That was actually great information because some people I feel like didn't even know that the operational cost stuff.
Mm.
But I think that also goes hand in hand. Understand materials versus investments. You feel me? You don't want to be like so materialistic where It's like, damn, I ain't got this no more. Like, what am I gonna do? So even as parents, like, it's cool to get certain things. Like, you could get the J's, but also teach them, okay, where does the J's come from? Is there a way I could grow money from it? All right, son, check this out. Nike makes these J's. Let's go look at the stock market. The ticker symbol is NKE for Nike. You know what I'm saying? Is it going up or down? So you could also play it off the backhand. Like now, hey son, every time we buy some J's, I also want to make sure you have enough money to purchase that stock. If you can't buy that stock, we cannot get both. You know what I'm saying? To be able to go hand in hand, because now that materialistic thing can now go into more of an investment. Same thing with cars. Like, okay, son, maybe I'm in a position where I could purchase a Lambo, but we're gonna have this Lambo sit forever. You know what I'm saying? Depending on who you are in front of, that Lambo could appreciate in price, and you could double your money off of that because of that material investment. Clothing brands, you know what I'm saying? As you grow, the demand for it will come in, supply and demand. Okay, what's the story behind it? What's the quality behind it? What's the pre-wash? The you know what I'm saying? All these terms for this. So now you understand the material and the investment side of it. I hope that makes sense to y'all.
Hey, this man snapping.
But hey, look, hey, financial, it's crazy that it's crazy, bro. Not to be off topic, but I remember going through, I think 12th grade. High school was a blur. Like high school was really a blur growing up. I wish I can go back and redo it, but it was really a blur. But I remember going through 12th grade. I took my first eco class, and they had it was like one class, bro. At the end of the year, bro, I'm already clocked out, bro. But I say that to say that I wish they drill on it more. They drill on it more because people think that when it comes to operational costs and capital costs or expenditures, whatever you want to call them, that it only pertains to business. But when you read about these things and you do your research, right, and you look into these things, you realize that damn, the same thing that these business owners have to go through, you go through the same thing in your household. You feel me? Which is why it's good to know your financial and what costs what, to know, okay, cool, well, your mortgage is this. You feel me? To know about the variables, the fixed rates, the variable rates, the mixed rates, to know about these things. So when you go sign for that credit, like you said, you go sign for that credit card, or when you think about, well, okay, cool, you got to really budget your money. Don't forget, milk always comes in a gallon, but it don't always cost the same. State to state, country to country. If you go to Hawaii, a gallon of milk is like what, $10, $8, $9, $10.
Crazy gasoline.
They go
gasoline.
to Hawaii.
But if you come over here, it's what, like $5, and then you pay another what? Yeah. Well, I think gas is what, like $4 a gallon right now, $3 a gallon, something like that for a gallon. I just pump the gas. I don't look at it.
And I hear it's like what, $2.90 something.
And Killeen.
Yeah.
It might be because y'all small. Killeen's small, so it might be cheaper out there. I mean, I was out there now. I was out there, so it's true. I was out there. It's true. Hold on, I'm about to open my door.
When it comes to like investments and materials, right? So I know how you just explained, because I like that idea, that like that mindset, like to teach. So what you saying is, if you want something, right, you need to work for that bread. But the thing is, you need to work twice as hard, because when you buy it, you need to buy that stock as well.
Because now it make you second think it, like, damn, can I really afford it? Because the best way to look at it is, can you purchase something twice? That's how you always gotta look at everything. So purchasing something twice helps you rethink, like, damn, that meal is $30, but can I really afford $60 meal right now? You rethink that shit, be like, nah, bro, I'm good. And it helps you save money. So now if you start looking at like everything,
I ain't never started like that.
Yeah, bro. So if you start looking at like different devices like Apple and stuff like that, like they getting theirs off the back end already. So it's like, how can I find a way to at least get my money to grow? Because Apple did, I think, 2 or 3 stock splits, you know what I'm saying, to where it could be affordable. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Apple,
damn, if I'm gonna buy this $1,000 ass computer, I could at least buy $110 stock. You
Yeah,
feel me? So
yeah,
I could at
yeah.
least
It's
get
like, what
something
can
on
you?
the back end.
Yeah, yeah. You get to a point. It's like, me personally, I get to a point. It's like, okay, cool. What can I do with this money? So my financial strategy, which is personally mine, is if I can't buy it twice, I don't buy it once.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me personally. So if I don't have enough money, if I don't have enough money for a down payment, if I don't have enough money to go out to eat or to go out of town or whatever, then I most likely won't do it. You feel me? And that's just kind of to save myself. You feel me? Now it's not, and I try to be strict on that. I try to be 9 times out of 10. I'm strict on it. If I don't have it, or if I go in the store, I'll be like, damn, okay, cool. Well, I only got $50 left. I got to be strategic on this $50. You feel me? On what's needed. All
Yeah.
right, bet. Maybe I don't need no fancy soda this week. Maybe I don't need no Olipop this week. Maybe I gotta, maybe I gotta suffer with $1.99 fuego or something. You feel me? Can
Hey, look,
you do that?
you can't go wrong with a case of water and Trump. You know what I'm saying?
Well, actually, you can't do that. That's bad for you. A case of water get Trump. You're not supposed to heat the plastic. It's bad for you, brother.
Yeah,
It gets into the water.
See.
I mean, but
my body's strong.
Do you?
I'm thirsty.
Do you?
My body's strong.
Do you?
I'm still active duty. We immune to certain things still.
If you feel like you want to die, then that's
we grew up drinking out the water hose, man.
You did, but this
water hose, hippos, buffaloes.
Yeah. There's different water these days. No cap. Yeah, all right, bet. So
York in a different tax bracket. We can't afford that glass water.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm in a different tax bracket, but I make way better money than what I used to. So I make sure. Everything is bottled water right here, baby. I cook with bottled water. I drink bottled water. My babies drink bottled water. Won't drink none of that. You feel me? And it's not to be bougie to say I make a lot of money. It's not. It's just I'm gonna enjoy my money, bro.
Yeah,
I work hard. I get up 11 p.m. every night to go to work. You think I want to get up? No, but my kids need certain things. You feel me? They got school coming up. You feel me? They're gonna have my daughter going to kindergarten. She's gonna have field trips coming up. So you feel me? So do it every day, bro. Get it regardless, dog.
I like
what you about to say?
Y'all motivate me.
Yeah, bro. I'll be, I'll be on it, bro.
And I feel like even when it comes down to just like understanding like money in general, bro. Money should always be looked at as an opportunity, not as something that's like guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? You look at it as an opportunity to do other things with it. That's why a lot of people be saying never save just cash. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't grow in value. Looking at a high yield savings account or something like that to grow that, or like put that money. Because I used to put that money in the shoebox for real, but sometimes it takes. You got to dumb it down, bro, because like I ain't know this stuff. I had to actually learn it for myself, bro. Like actually go through, because like I hate living paycheck to paycheck. What do I need to do to actually like have some money in my pocket, bro? Like I want some shoes, I want some jeans, bro. I'm tired of wearing these ripped up jeans all the time. Like, you feel me? Like, all right, what am I spending my money on? We had to be very detailed when it comes to our finances. Cause I feel like a lot of us will purchase a bunch of subscriptions and we just wondering, bro, where did this come from? You know what I'm saying? Why Apple just took $21 out of it? I don't remember, Apple doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had to be more. Yeah, we gotta be real detailed when it comes to our finance, cause now we're gonna be losing money that we hardly don't even use. Like, even I know for me, I had this problem where I was spending money going to the gym and I hardly went to the gym. So I was like, oh no, I'm about to cancel that gym membership now, because I'm understanding like I probably go once or twice out the month and I could go to a free gym. Nah, bro, let me save that $40. That $40 could now roll over into that subscription that I was so much complaining about now. So it's just like go through, everyone, listen to me. Go through your statement and go very detailed with everything. If you know you buy fast food a lot, have a budget just
Just
for
for your
fast food.
fast food.
Have a budget if you know you drive a lot for gas. Have a budget for your kids because you never know, like something may happen. Like just being able to have that structured accordingly, then you know you got your mortgage, your water, like all your Wi-Fi, all this extra stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like those are like the responsibilities that you need as an adult, and your responsibility for your kids and stuff like that. But you want to go more detail because you might be actually saving a lot of money, but you don't realize it until it's like towards the end of the month. Like, damn, bro, where my money at?
Yeah. I mean, I think we all do it, or when you get paid. I think you realize it when you get paid because you're. It's like you'll go through, and I've done them. I'll pay all the bills or whatever, and then you'll come back like a day or two later, right? Count negative, man.
Yeah, like
I know I done paid. I know I done paid. Why I'm negative 200? And you go through it. You got pending from this subscription, that subscription, every things, and like I said, bro, like I said earlier, it really kills your spirit, dog. Like it really kills your spirit. You feel me? So, but financial stress is constantly ranked as one of the leading sources of stress among men. I agree. It's a constant stressor, dog. It's a constant stressor. No matter how you spin it, how you do it, whatever, it's a constant stressor.
Do you think the stress rose over the decades? So like is growing up like is your grandfather's stress on finances different from my stress growing up with like that stress of finance?
Well, it's all different, but it's all the same at the same time. Every ghetto, like I think I said this last time, every ghetto is the same. It's just in a different state. So even if you're passing down the stress, it's the same stress. It's just a different. I'm just dealing with it different. I'm managing it different. So everybody that passed it down, somehow, some way, it got better. They learned how to manage it a little bit better, even though they didn't understand it. Men back there wasn't focused on learning how to handle the stress of financial things back in the day. It was okay. Well, I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna get another job. Compared to now, bet. Well, let me look. McLeod said, "Let me look at my statement and see where I'm going wrong at." Okay, cool. I don't need another job. I just got to stop buying the kids fucking McDonald's twice a week, and you feel me? And I'll say, because if you got 3 kids, so I got 3 kids. That's $20. That's about $21 out of the pocket if I go buy everybody Happy Meal. Imagine if you're doing that 4 times a week. That's what, $100. If you do the math, and if you add on taxes, you got to pay on top of that.
You got to get your large fry at least, unless you dad tax.
You got to get. So I might as well go and give me something to eat too.
Yep, and then just to put it into perspective,
I got the babysitter.
No,
you got the wife. Don't forget, McLeod. You got the wife. Don't forget. You got a dog. The dog hungry. Oh, don't forget. Your mama live with you too. Your mama there too.
Hey, look.
Now you done spent $60 at fucking McDonald's. Money you know you ain't gonna have.
And let's put that into perspective too. All right, so look, we purchasing damn near $100 meals every week. That's $400 a month, right? Let me tell you, McDonald's. Look, I am not a financial advisor. Please still do your own research. It's for entertainment purposes only. Let me tell you, McDonald's also is traded on the New York Stock Exchange, and their share is $269 a share. So the fact that you end up spending $400 on McDonald's, you could have took half of that and buy a share of McDonald's. And they also give dividends. So when we talk about APY, they also cut you a check, bro, for earning their share. Right now, their dividend and yield is 2.76. If we put our money into a bank account right now, it's to gain interest is 0.01. We will not see much increase. But the fact that we eat McDonald's all the time, the fact that it's in the hood everywhere, they know what they're doing. McDonald's is a real estate game and they just playing us when the whole time we just buy a shirt, we can get a piece of that check back.
And you know what's crazy? You know what's even crazier about a lot of these big corporations? They don't even own the lands or the buildings. They usually rent it. Military establishments, then they don't own those. The government don't own those. It's families that own those. That they. So when you talk about money, it's people that's put in a position to win and they don't even know it. You ain't even born yet. Your granddaddy was cool with the general of the army back in the day. He signed a 100-year contract. You baby, you about to get 20 million a year, and you ain't even born yet. And imagine 10 years later, what they gonna do? The price of the land done gone up.
Yep.
We need 30. I need 30. I need 30 on top of whatever you. So imagine. So you see what I'm saying? So when you do these things, if you set it up right, bro, you can live the whole summer without
that's
a problem.
the thing, bro. Like being able to get that information, it seems like it's so hard, or like we don't really know where to start for it because ain't nobody really giving us that game. It's like we got to go through a rabbit hole to find how to do this stuff, and then if they explain it to us, it sounds foreign. Like, bro, I don't know what you talking about with that lingo with it. Like, no, like dumb it down from. That's why I would say we got to dumb down certain things because like we wasn't born knowing this stuff. Some of the stuff was just handed to them, and they probably don't even know. So it's like, how can we get more into the game with that? Is it us like actually forcing the hand or what?
You know, I tried to become a baker, but I couldn't make enough dough.
Here we go. Here we go.
So I needed a new career.
Here we go, bro. Here we go. Somebody take his mic.
All right.
Somebody take his mic, bro.
Hey, question. Is my video and audio good?
Yeah, you good, dog. We can hear you. You look drunk. What you did?
Nah, yeah, everybody look good. I mean,
you good. You good.
Y'all in and out here and there.
Oh no, I'm not.
I mean, I should be good like, now. I open my door. I know you're not. No, I know you're not. That's how you look. This is how you look.
Like whenever.
Yeah, you good. We can hear you though.
See, I can't.
You good. You good. All right. What's wrong? You can't hear us? You good? This nigga old. What? Glenn, you all right?
No, it's like.
Yeah, I think his side lagging, bro.
Glenn, yeah, it's lagging bad.
Try to see if you could convert on your to your phone or something.
Yeah. Hey, log out and refresh it, and then come back in. McLeod, how do you you heard me, bro? There you go. You back now. Oh, there you go. Hey, refresh the link and see if it'll come back in. McLeod, how do you feel financial success changes a man?
It depends because if you come from money, you're not gonna think much of money except new investments. From a perspective of a man that doesn't come from money, it seems like you have a goal. You're trying to accomplish a goal. Because when you come from money, it feels like everything is like at your fingertips. You can buy anything you want, and all you gotta do is understand investments. And then from like a person without money, you got pretty much God
boy, you looking
way.
clear over there, boy.
Man, not on my phone now.
I can see the color of your shirt, boy.
Yeah, better not. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Now go ahead. Repeat the question. Kind of threw me off.
All right, Glenn. The question was, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you good.
No, you just muted out.
I was about to say, I know I'm not tripping.
How does financial success changes a man?
Okay.
Oh,
Go ahead, Glenn. I want to hear your perspective on it.
huh? All
Go
right.
ahead.
So, all right. Financial success is not what changed the man, right? It's the expectations of the people that's around him is what changes him, right? Simply because, let me give you an
Mm-hmm.
example, right? So, let's say,
Mm-hmm. Break it down. Break it down.
let's, I got you, right? So, let's say I'm in the forex market, right? And out of nowhere, I make 15 G's out of nowhere by the grace of God.
I'm quitting.
I'm personally,
Go ahead. I'm
I'm
sorry.
personally gonna start paying off my bills, everything about to get paid off, right? So I'm financially free, and now I'm about to start working on financially stable. But then let somebody catch wind on how good you're doing. Now it's, oh, hey, can we go here? Can we go there? Hey, can you give me this? Hey, can I get a loan from this? Hey, this. Now you stretching your money out. So that's what that changes the man when he get that financial success, in my opinion.
My uncle taught me a lot. My uncle taught me a long time ago. RP my dog. He uh he got into a car accident, or whatever. He came to some bread, and he told me. He said you got to watch out. He said a lot of people, they'll help you spend money, but they'll never help you earn the money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I never understood it while I was, a child. But now that he's not here, or whatever, I wish I could have that conversation with, like, damn, what do you? That's crazy. Like, how did you understand that, or why would you even go about that? And I'm pretty sure it's more into it. Whatever came behind it, probably people asked for money or whatever, and nobody helping invest in the money. So it's crazy. I think like McLeod said, I know he wasn't here. It depends on the person, man. Some people it's gonna make them change completely. It's gonna make them a whole new person, something different, something you ain't never seen before, like something you ain't never
Right.
seen. You ain't never seen this nigga. You ain't never seen Glenn like this. You ain't never seen Glenn taking shots. Glenn don't even drink, but now he got 20 mil and he out here taking shots. You ain't never seen this before. Glenn is a soldier working out. Now this is a whole different Glenn. You feel me? But then you got the people who it'll take them, and you be like, well, damn, I made a million. Well, shit, what is it
Mhm.
gonna take for me to make five? What it's gonna make me make 10? All right, bet. Well,
Now,
how can I
see,
take this million and be cool with it and give it to my home, and give something to the people that help me as well, but
now
also make sure that
I
that
can
I can
honestly
that I,
say,
I can profit as well from it.
so I can honestly say that it has to be a balance, right? Simply because, like, you do need people to spend your money, try to manage your money, even though they don't know how to make money. You know what I'm talking about? You like it got to be a healthy balance, right? Because Bill Gates said on his deathbed, he said, I could have made
Bill Gates.
all the money that I want in this world, but the one thing that I did not do was live. You know,
You said Bill Gates?
so I'm not. Yeah, yeah, one of the rich people, right?
Bill Gates ain't
And
dead.
yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. I thought I said one of the rich people, but it was one. No, it was one of like the billionaires, right?
Okay.
My bad, Bill Gates. If that's not
Now
you,
you good. I'm
but
like,
Yeah,
I
however,
could be wrong. I could be.
yeah, yeah. Like not like I got my what's the name?
You
My name's
good. You
mixed up right now
good.
at the moment.
Uh,
However,
ain't
at
no
the end of the
Nigeria.
day, yeah.
You
But
right. Go ahead.
however,
Go
at
ahead.
the
My
end of the
bad.
day, there's a lot of like rich people that say that, you know, like they say, man, I never lived because I had all this money because you were so focused on making the money, which is not a bad thing, right? Because at this point you creating generational wealth, but while you create generational wealth, you might even forgot to have a kid or so. So what generation wealth are you building, right? Because you got so consumed into it, so you forgot to live, you forgot to, the basic stuff of living. So there gotta be like a little balance in them.
yeah, and I kind of want to be All right, so when it comes to like building the wealth, right? Once you actually reach a certain peak, I'm noticing a lot of people they don't have a it's a certain goal. There's never nothing that's enough. They're always chasing, 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 chasing. A million is not enough. I need 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. You know what I'm saying? So now it becomes a competition, but I feel like it does not need to be a competition towards others. It should be a competition for yourself because I feel like peace doesn't come from having everything, bro. Peace really comes from like not needing everything. Like you don't need
Yeah.
everything, bro. Like you could have peace within like in yourself and you know what I'm saying, the stuff that you had, being able to buy that freedom. Cause the goal is to have every day feel like a Friday. That's the goal, bro. If I want to go take a trip and still have a healthy relationship with the family, the goal is freedom. They already had a head start on us. They taking everything away from us. This and this. They trying to take voting away from us. They trying to, bro. Let the outside noise be outside noise and focus what you can control. Because if not, stresses of the world and stresses of finance and relationships and friends, this will always have a conflict. And you feel like the only way you can do it, let me go buy this to ease my pain. Now we're taking 10 steps back. Now we financing things that we don't need to because we trying to build something that hasn't been built for us. So it's like if us right here, bro, we starting this pod, we trying to build foundations. You feel me? This is our foundation to level up to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if we just get a big paycheck, oh, like yeah, we done made it now. Hell no, bro. This is the start.
Oh
So
yeah, we're
being
gonna
able
put the
to
heavy stuff. Yeah.
like being able to have just like the mindset, and I think that's y'all know how I be with the books. Outwitting the Devil, it talks about this. And within the black community, the best way the enemy attacks us is through the mindset of poverty. That keeps us down, that keeps our low our vibration and everything low, our energy low because of the mindset. So it's like if we start thinking, bro, we could really accomplish something. What are we doing with our time? Time is a valuable asset that gets overlooked. So if we talking money, okay, what steps? We got all technology, we got everything they have now, but are we willing to do that extra work? Or are we
Mm-hmm.
just laziness? I feel like comes from just not wanting to do shit. Like we don't want my bad, bro. We don't want to
You
put
good?
that extra effort to want to try and see if it's possible. We just comfortable. Hey man, I'm just gonna clock in 9 to 5. I respect the 9 to 5. Don't get that twisted. I came from that. But the fact is, are we gonna constantly feel like we're gonna go through 20 years of it, bro? We can't touch an M like that. What's our goal? What's our purpose? We're going through life, not we ain't come to life to damn work. We came to life to experience life. The experiences that we go through, how can we level up from? How can we help another person through it? Not to live life through anger, rage, and all that, bro. We gotta channel it towards something great. How can we create a supply and demand in something? But we
We
don't
can't.
think like that.
We too greedy. We too greedy.
Greed.
We as a community, we're too focused on wanting everything for ourselves. Mike
Wanting
Tyson
it
once
quick.
said. Mike Tyson once said. He said. He said, "God will give you everything you want as a curse to see if you really can handle it." We pray for money, we pray for peace, we pray for patience, we pray for peace. But the question is, can you handle it? Why isn't enough enough? Why we have to keep going? Why can't you make $1 million and be satisfied with making $1 million? Now, anybody that make $1 million, that's you're not going to be satisfied. You're going to have some kind of, you're going to want more.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But it's a difference from wanting more and becoming greedy at what you're doing. Because honestly, being financially successful don't equal happiness. It's a lot of millionaires, billionaires, people out there as billionaires that aren't happy.
Yeah.
That
Because they
aren't
got
happy.
everything.
It's got everything you want, but there is something's missing. They're not happy. They may not have children. They may not have a spouse. They may not have this. They may not have that. But it's people out there. It just don't
Yeah.
work. So we sit there and we think that's what matters is the happiness of it, and it comes and goes. That's what happens. You have to look forward to something in life. But like McLeod said, you have to enjoy your money. I'm going to enjoy my money. I'm sorry, I got to work. I got to take care of my kids. After that, I'm going to enjoy my money. Every damn bit of it, I'm going to enjoy it. You feel me? So, but yeah, uh, uh, it's man, that question is crazy for real. It really is crazy. Okay, cool. So how does becoming a father change your relationship with money? How did becoming a father change your relationship with money?
Yeah, that's situational. That's definitely situational because I know for me personally, my circumstances with finance and being a father, like
Sure.
as one, is not the same as y'all's. Like, I know the
Mm-hmm.
last time I was on, I was talking about distant father, because my job and where they stay and stuff like that, right? And me personally, I'm like an ATM, you know. Like, yeah, people might
Mm-hmm.
say like, you're not no ATM, but it's like, well, I'm not there. You know what I mean? I can't see them eat. So to me, it's just like I work. I grind for that. However, uh, like I also put money to the side for my, what I'm saying, for my little man's his own little bank account and stuff like that. That grows interest. So it's like it's two sides to it, and I think for the most part, that feeling of like, man, like all my money go to the kids, and you get that ATM feeling,
Mm-hmm.
because it's our like as a man, like you already don't get the appreciation, you know what I mean, for most things you do, right? Granted, some people's situations are different to where they do get appreciated like that. However, for I ain't gonna say the majority, right? But for some fathers, you don't get recognized for the hard stuff you do, right? But everybody's quick to be like, "Hey, need some new shoes," or this, that, third, this, that, third, right? But it's never, "Hey, how you doing?" You know what I mean? Or, "Hey, good job. I see you doing." It's never that. It's just always about money, right? So now it's like I'm already triggered to where when your voice speaks, it's about money, right? So now that's our relationship, you know, and that's just how I see about that.
McLeod.
Uh, I don't feel like it should change. Because at the end of the day, you for your being a dad, you know what I'm saying. You are that leader, you know what I'm saying. So they're gonna mirror everything that you doing or saying, like the way you walk. They're gonna see it. So you don't necessarily have to speak it, but it's like in 15 Valuable Laws of Growth by John C. Maxwell. He talks about the law of trade-offs, bro. I was trying to find it, and it's pretty much there is one quote in here that says the difference between where we are and where we want to be is created by the changes we are willing to make in our lives. So it's like if we want that certain type of image to come across, we don't have to be that rich guy, you know what I'm saying? But being able to have our experiences speak for us, to have our kids make a better decision is a big plus too. You know what I'm saying? We won't always have to have we talked about this before, we won't always have to wear all of these hats because at the end of the day, that dad hat
Nope.
is always gonna be on there. Feel me? So like being able to have like just a small bit of information in something helps them go a long way. So I feel like that
Mm-hmm.
that part of just being a dad that will never go away because we will always be needed in certain circumstances, whether it's from the street, from school, or just our experiences, bro. We develop something even through books, like being able to change in a certain way. We just got to be able to own that. If we can't own it, then it's like, what value do we have now? Because all it is, like, man, you just talking outside your head. You ain't got this experience. Like, why should I even listen to you? But sometimes I gotta realize, like, not every teacher that's at college, like, has that life, but they are able to explain to the point where you can get that life. Just because I'm not on Wall Street or something like that or none of this, that don't mean I don't have certain information. I might know a
Mm-hmm.
little piece of information that could actually push you over to that edge. Just because it didn't work for me don't mean it could work for you. Just because I'm not profitable doesn't mean that you can't be profitable. You know what I'm saying? So like that little bit of information could go a long way, whether you a dad or not. So what you think?
One, Glenn, that ATM feeling don't go away. I'm with my kids every day, and I feel like an ATM every day. So that don't that it ain't just because you're a distant father. I'm gonna tell you right now,
Not
every
for sure.
man, father, every stepfather, every father that's there, every father that's paid, even when you're paying child support, you feel like you're an ATM. Even now, bro. So don't get it twisted. You're not the only man. So if you ever need to talk about it, we always here. FYI. But me personally, at first, it didn't change as much as I thought it would, or I thought it should. Um, now I'm me as a father. I'm more cautious of my money and how I treat my money and where it goes and where I put it and stuff like that. So my 401k is set up. You know, medical is set up, stuff like that. I make sure that I have money put aside for medical. I make sure. So I had an older dude. He taught me. He said, I was like, damn. So I started going through what I was going through. I was kind of by myself or whatever. And I was like, damn, how do you deal with, budgeting when it comes to eating out, going out to eat? He was like, well, we just buy less groceries. And if we know those 2 weeks, we probably gonna eat out, a couple times more than we still gonna budget it, but instead of budgeting 300 for groceries, we're gonna budget 150 for groceries and budget 300 for eating out. So I think when you put it into perspective of where your money goes, and if you already like that before, you do that, then it won't really change. But for those that don't really have that good connection or that feel like it's just coming in and going out, coming in and going out, coming in and going out, that shit don't change. It's the same thing over and over and over again, dog. It don't change. Like it don't change, bro. You're gonna feel like an ATM. You're gonna feel like it's coming in, it's coming out. Especially if you're a business owner and you got kids and you just this like your first 5 years in the
I'm glad you brought
business.
that up. I want to talk about that.
So
If this is
so
within
I
your first, go ahead.
I I can say this, right. All right. So like you right, you know what I'm saying? Like that's every father, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there is a community within that community, you know what I'm saying?
Of
That
course.
would that yeah, that would kind of disagree with that, right? Because um and it's a very small community, right? Because it's like it's hard for you to say no to your children, right? It's hard to say
Mm-hmm.
it's hard for you to say no to, you know what I'm saying, they mother, you know what I'm talking about, to a certain degree. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Um so it's like when those questions keep coming and coming and well, those requests keep coming and coming and coming and coming, right? It's hard for you, right, as a single distant individual, right, to build yourself because as your money keeps going, right, remember you still got your bills and finances to balance it as well. You know what I'm saying? And
But what
it's more so just
responsibilities are you? Go ahead. Go
huh?
ahead. Go ahead.
Not
Finish.
so so
That's why I got my notebook.
as
Put my thoughts in my notebook.
now for sure. So as a married couple, right? It's easy to balance financial goals, financial structures, and X, Y, and Z because y'all one team, one fight, and y'all have one goal in mind is for the children, right? And for y'all futures together. But as a separated individual, now you have to balance, you know, life over there and yours. Now you have to, like how McLeod was saying earlier, what are you doing, for you to live like this? Can you buy it twice, right? I don't know not one man on earth that can buy child support twice. I'm not on child support, by the way, but I'm just giving an example. But I don't know one man
Yeah.
on earth that can buy child support twice. You know what I mean? So if you can't buy child support twice, but you got to do it every month, you're not. you're not gaining at all from that, which is obvious, right? That's what it's meant for. It's not meant for you to gain. However, that is a loss. Now you got to think about, you know, other avenues of like growth, because you still got your light bill, you still got your gas, you still got your rent or mortgage or whatever case may be, car note, car insurance. And now it's like when are you expected to grow when it's you don't want to say no to your children, you know what I mean? But if you do say no,
Okay.
then you're the one in gaining. Now
So
you're the bad individual.
so as a full-time father, when am I supposed to grow when I'm constantly hearing daddy, 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 daddy? I need. You see
So
what I'm saying?
I mean,
So and but I get what you're
nah,
saying, because you're right. You're right. As a father who is present but also distant, it's a little different, because you feel you're gonna when your child, when your son comes and says, "Hey, Dad, I want these trucks." Well, damn, son, I've been in the field for the past 2 weeks. I haven't really been to chop it up with you. Let me get you these trucks. So you're gonna feel obligated to please that child to get that. Me more so. Well, no, I just bought you. We just we went roller skating 2 days ago. So no. So
mm,
I get that. I do. I totally understand it. And I personally hope I'll never have to go through no shit like that. You feel me? But I do
yeah,
understand it. But you are right. Everything. It is subjective to the person, to the situation.
yeah,
You feel me? Go ahead, McLeod.
I don't really know much of like how child support work, but I just want to give you my thoughts on it. Being able, like, I know the child support will take pretty much the whole check, right? So I'm looking at it as external factors. All right, what can we control? So right now, I'm like I said, I don't know how it is. I don't know if it's state to state varies differently. But now I'm looking at the finance part of it. Okay, so my finances ain't where I want it to be. That's external factors now. All right, bet. So now what I'm about to do is take a leap of faith and go somewhere else that has a lower cost of living. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I can't. If New York and the cost of living is way up here, bro, and I'm
I'm gonna
paying
take my
child
ass to
support,
Texas.
I know I cannot afford it. So what I'm gonna do? I know I'm scared, bro, but I'm gonna put the application in somewhere that has a lower cost of living and
Uh-huh.
transfer over there. Now with that same amount, I'm not sure how much I'm gonna be paying. I'm not sure, like I said, state to state may vary, but it's like now I got a little bit of wiggle room. So now my mortgage may not be that much. My light bill may not be that much. Now I have a little wiggle room to start saving towards this. I could put a small budget towards this now to at least have a little access.
This
What
nigga
was
here
up?
so
Talk to me.
yeah.
goofy.
Hey, so hey, like I love the fact that you said that because hey, when that clip come out, make sure I get that one right.
I'm
And
a I'm a I'm a
I and
collab. I'm a collab with you on all. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be collab with you.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna need that one right. And I say that because the same thing that you know what I'm saying you just said, I just told another individual, right? But the thing is that I know how hard it is for like granted it's easy for me to move around, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I feel like it's cheaper over here, I can move around because the army have messed up my parenthood. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Uh so I know how to be distant, you know. Um but another individual of mine, a friend of mine's, right? It's hard for him to leave his children. You know, he got all
Yeah.
girls. And I keep telling him, hey, come to Texas, but like I promise you, we got a community down here. You'll be straight. Whenever the girls come down, you still be straight, you know?
Mm-hmm. Cause you got a little bit of
But
money saved up.
yeah, but the thing is that I understand why he won't leave. And it makes sense because I wouldn't leave either, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
So
yeah. Well,
so
whether I'm financially straight or
so
not, it's leaving my kids is a ooh.
yeah,
It
like
it got to
that's
be
hard.
a
So
great job. It got to be a great
it
job for
has
me
it has to be.
to do that.
So that leap of faith, that leap is not always guaranteed. Like and not
Nah,
it's not even faith at that point because you might be jumping in the bed of needles. messing with that.
You
That's
you
a
you you you're right, but we as people we can't keep waiting for stuff to happen, or we
Yeah, we
can't
can't
keep
stay in that comfort level all the
wishing
time.
wishing it's all going to go well. You can't as a man, a father, a provider, whatever you want to call yourself. You can't keep being in that financial threshold where you're just comfortable. It's okay
yeah,
to get there, right? So it's
yeah.
people get it construed with getting comfortable and getting there and holding steady until you're able to. I can only afford $500 month car payment, right?
Hmm.
God willing, I'll be in a place to where I can afford $1,000 car payment. I probably would never do it, right? But I can
Ooh,
afford it because maybe I want that TRX.
you got aspirations.
Maybe I want to pull up to my kid's school in a fully loaded Tahoe. You feel
Hmm.
me? So I think about things. Maybe I want to. So say for right now I can't afford a house. So where do I live? In an apartment. But I can do that, no matter what people doing. But this is not me wishing myself well. This is me putting myself in a position. I'm comfortable where I'm at, but I'm not comfortable staying comfortable. That's the difference.
Hmm.
So what
Hmm.
I'm going to be here until I get enough money, enough credit, enough this, a better job, better that, until I can put myself, okay, cool. Well, in 2-3 years, I can go buy a house. I'll be what, 30, 35, 36. Go
Clip
buy
it,
a house.
chat. Clip it.
Go buy a house.
Hey,
For real, go
and
buy a
look,
house.
like one of the things too, like you know how the Dream Giver by Bruce Wilkinson, bro, it talks about border bullies. Always there's border bullies that's happening right here, where when you leave the land of familiar, bro, and go to the land of the unfamiliar, you're gonna have blocks. You feel me? So it's gonna be border bullies that's gonna stop you and be like, "Hey, man, you sure you want to do this? Like, just come
You
on
said
back.
you said
Go back to the
you
land
said
of comfortable."
you sent me that a while ago, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You said that to York.
Look,
You said that to York.
I've been told you about these
What is it, a
books, but I don't
book?
think I told him about Dream Giver. I don't think I told him about Dream Giver.
I'm not big on reading. If you send it to me, I
Nah,
may not. I'll be a keep 100 with you. I'm not gonna read it.
it's
My
I don't know
audio.
how
book
to
It's
read it.
audio.
recommendation is fire, York.
Hey,
We'll see.
York. I like.
We'll see.
Look, hey, I was trying to stop him before he ruined the story. That's why I'm trying to cut him off real quick. Cause
Oh no, I
that's
don't know the
I
book.
now look,
You
I
can go
don't
ahead.
read either.
I'm not gonna read it.
No. You don't read it. And he know that. Like I don't read at all. But that audio right there, you want to listen to. Hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And
So we'll talk
that
about it
like I
next
said, that's
time.
all I'm trying to stop him. That's all I'm trying to stop him.
But you see what I'm saying though, Glenn? It goes hand in hand with that though, that whole situation. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
yeah. Yeah.
I'll hold that next time then.
I like that reference though. I'm not gonna flex. That was a banger, but he didn't catch it. That's why I had to stop you because he didn't catch it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know the book.
I got you. Yeah.
What habits create long term financial stability?
Hmm.
Ooh,
Uh,
ooh.
Patience. I think
Hey,
patience. What's those? Let me get those. What's those? You could have brought them to me. I'm hungry. I got the munchies over this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My favorite little
You
candy.
said what habits create?
My bad. Leave it open a little bit because the Wi-Fi sucks.
what?
Push it
Yeah,
open.
what habits
Leave it open
helps
a little bit
long?
because the Wi-Fi sucks. So it cut out. That's good. Right there. That's good.
I know where it is in my head.
Because if you close the door, it's gonna block the barrier. I work in IT. I'm not gonna argue with you about the Wi-Fi. Close it. You can close it a little bit. Close it a little bit. Go ahead. I'm listening, y'all. All right, that's good right there. What does damn this woman here? Oh, what habits create long-term financial stability?
I would say things like upside.
Upside.
So that's why he started laughing. So
What kind of
what like
insider joke
it's
over here?
no, absolutely not. And I got you. So
Okay, go ahead, break that down.
uh so is certain small things that you can do to to like not spend your money, right? And it's right there, it's always right there in your face in every aspect of your life, right? So like school, you have tuition assistance, you have scholarships, you have grants, you have all loan, you have all type of things, right? For you not to spend your money to accomplish your goals, right? And then like for driving, for example, right? You can save money just by pumping your gas by using, and this is not a paid sponsorship, right? But using the app Upside, where all you got to do is take a picture of your receipt, and you might get $10 off, $12 off. You know what I'm saying? Once, not dollars,
Mhm.
cents. You know what I'm saying? Cents off, right? And then it just builds over time, right? Because now in that whole month, you want to save about $16 worth of gas. You know, couponing, right? Like just getting all these little hacks, because once you get that money where you don't need these coupons no more, now you like, I just don't need the coupons. Now I just buy the Oreos by itself, but we're not gonna buy too many. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But yeah, if you want to know somebody to the upside, just I got you.
I think McLeod sent me that shit. I don't think I.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
resend
don't
it.
think I
I'm
looked
gonna
at my
resend it.
standing on cat. You can say something, brother.
But look,
I don't know if it'll go
McLeod
through.
good. He,
I'll look into it.
I be trying to save money, bro. I don't think y'all understand.
I'll look into it.
Because it's like we spending the money anyway, so being able to like still get some type of return off of it, off of something that we're gonna spend anyway, why not? Even with couponing, a lot of people look over couponing like, bro, like coupon. My mom used to be big with it, bro. She was clipping, getting
I
like
ain't doing
a
no
whole
couponing.
folder of her. But hey, if you talking about like creating habits, you got to start somewhere. Being able to get
yeah,
these discounts, you know what I'm saying? Like
that's the
even when it comes to
foundation.
like, yeah, exactly. Like being that if you saying you want to save, you want to budget, let's start somewhere else that also tests our patience too. Like you gotta sit
Hmm.
there, go through these dates to be able to clip these to get the coupons and separate them. Like that's creating patience right there in general. So it's like the
Well, that's
little
having the
small habits
faith. That's having the faith that the coupons are gonna work out, but doing the work and cutting, going through the coupon book and cutting it out.
ain't no shortcuts to it. How
Ain't no
bad?
shortcut.
Yeah,
Yeah, how bad you want to save money? You say you want to grow. Be intentional about it. You can't just the shit, bro. We don't come from money. Be intentional about it and save the money. It
and
don't just
and
automatically happen.
and the fact that you can save in every aspect of your life from the Lord at the Lord's forum, because we're not even
Mm-hmm.
talking about finding discounts at the store or clearance racks and stuff like that. We're not even talking about that. We're talking about things without you even going into the store on how you can save. Like I
Yeah,
said, upside.
cause you gonna spend
You
that
know,
money anyway.
yeah, you spend that money anyways without you even going into. I haven't been in the store in about a month. I think the last thing I did was at McDonald's for McLeod's birthday. You know,
You was at
that was the
McDonald's for
last
the birthday. I
time.
feel it. I
Yeah, I
feel
had
it.
to turn up on him. You know what I'm
All the Happy
saying?
Meal. You get you a 10 count today.
Hey, look,
Hey,
look.
hey, 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 hey.
But
He asked
I
for a
would say
large fry.
yeah, large fry.
Extra large.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Get you a
And
nah,
I would say
medium
like
too,
but
but
yeah,
large.
the
nah,
habits too,
but
bro. Like
oh, my bad. Nah,
the
you good. My bad.
yeah. So I would say like the habits, like cause you said what habits create long term financial stability. I would say
Mm-hmm.
like just to start, bro. Like I said, like being able to put your money into like the market or something. Like that could be small little habits.
Mhm.
Even whether it's like once a month, find something that you know you use every single day. Something that you have. Like if you a big iPhone user, just buy one share every month. You starting some type of a good habit. Cause next thing you know, like that year to date, that percentage may go up 10%. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta worry about long-term, short-term capital gains tax, but you at least creating assets. Because eventually, what if it grows big enough to where you could put a down payment on the house or a down payment on a duplex and use that as residual income to grow your money now? Just because you started with just small habits. That small habits of just shit saving. So you would look at it like, oh, as soon as I get my paycheck, it automatically deposits this certain amount into my brokerage account. It's out of the way. I don't even see it. Boom, gone. If you create that
A
small
lot.
little habit, eventually you're gonna be like, man, I only got $500 to play with. Okay, man, what can I do with this? How can I budget it correctly? Cause now we're looking to grow. Cause we want to get out of that rat race. But it's like we're not intentional with trying to save or skipping out on that Subway or that Taco Bell meal. Then what are we building? We ain't building. We ain't doing nothing. We just staying stagnant and we just fulfilling our flesh of hunger at that moment. That's it. Cause 6 hours later, we're gonna get hungry again. If nobody went and cooked nothing, we're going to get more food. But now
Yeah.
it goes back in your head like, damn, I just purchased a $20 meal. Now I gotta times it by 2. Can I really afford a $40 meal right now?
So really you need 80.
Exactly. So it's like, man, nah. So being able to create, so for me, that would be the small habit. Learning how to invest into something that will grow your money. We all can't afford to buy a whole another house to gain us another money. Cause if we can't afford that other mortgage once we purchase that other duplex or something, we losing now. Now it's a liability.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to have reserves and start small so we could get to that level. Cause if not, we just talking, bro. We ain't really trying to say, man. We ain't really trying to do no generational building because we don't want to take the chance, take the leap of faith because we are scared of the outcome. And sometimes we use, oh, I don't know nobody, bro. Try it, especially if you're young. Try it because at the end of the day, once you laid all the groundwork and you try for 10 years, you know what not to do. But if you start late, now you risking your capital. So at least start while
Shit,
you're
better late than
young.
never.
Exactly. Better, yeah, definitely better late than never. But it's like now that you got certain information at your fingertips, it should never be no excuse. It's just up to you to be able to want to take that leap.
Which is true. Some habits. So y'all gave out some things. Some words I would say. Creating being persistent about what you're doing, about learning it, about becoming passionate about it. You have to become passionate about what you want to, about what you kind of want to make a stability in your life, right? Because you can't. So when you build in the house, you can't just not be passionate or not passionate, but not be uh thorough when they land the concrete. They have to be thorough when they putting up that frame, because if not, in 10 years, you're gonna wake up and the house gonna be on top of you. So you have to be persistent. You have to be willing to gain knowledge, bro, to read, to open these books, to research this, to research that, to do this, to do that, in order to get that knowledge. And then you have to be willing to. I think especially as men, we have an issue with getting in our own way. So I think we have to be willing to making it the habit to get out of our own way in order so that we can excel. You feel me? Beyond our
Self-sabotaging.
own measures. There it is. Yes, I sabotage. And I do it. And I'm trying to get better at it, and I do it. So I'll just be for no reason. You feel me? And it's not on purpose. It's just maybe, and I think it is more so of we think something's gonna go bad, so we just go ahead and end it.
Yeah,
Just to go
it's
ahead and get
different
out of the way,
factors.
without knowing that it's probably hurting us.
Yeah, it's definitely different factors of that because I'm real big on like the psychology, right? Um, so when it comes to like self-sabotaging,
Go to the kid back on.
it's really two things. So it could be one, your subconscious is telling you like
Go.
you're not ready to take this next step because you don't have enough. You know what I mean? Now you have the other one saying, I don't want to take that leap because, like you just said, it may fail. And I'm comfortable where I'm at. So yeah, it's two sides to that because like I said, so you got that one where your subconscious said, like, hey, that is a smart decision, but not right now. So yeah, I'm gonna need you to not talk to that person that's gonna put you in that though. Cause you're not ready mentally yet. You're still childish a little bit. You're still a little boy. Grow up a little bit, then you can go make that move. Then you got the other one saying, man, I'm not gonna take that leap because I'm gonna tell you right now, if I fail and gotta start over, I ain't going back up.
Somebody gonna be hurting, bro. Look, somebody gonna be hurting, dog. Can't
Yeah,
be
somebody
it's
gonna be
just so
hurting.
much, bro. It'd be so much, dog. Like it's a lot, especially when you got to start something, start over, start it. It's just
Yeah, and you gotta see failure as an investment too. You can't just
Yeah.
expect
They
the
say they
you got
say
to see
fail
some
is the
failure as an
first
investment. Some failure is
fail
stupidity.
fail is first attempt in life. You know, so every time you fail, just be like,
Stupidity.
"Hey, that's my first, huh?"
Stupidity. Some
What's
of it just
that? Nah,
stupidity.
that's cap.
Let's keep it 100.
That was not
Like that's not. Let's not.
nah. So this is why I say that, right?
Some
Because
failure is stupidity. Some failure is not a
oh yeah,
lesson. Some failure you need
oh
you
yeah,
you,
yeah.
you need to go through because you were stupid in that moment.
Oh
Because you
yeah.
was idiotic because you failed to do what was right. That's
So
what I mean. That's what I mean.
okay, I thought you meant I thought you meant like in a different way because I was about to say like because some people they actually what I'm saying take it that far, right? But it just wasn't the right time, you know. Like how many people started a business
Mm.
before COVID and they were just ready for it, but then COVID happened
Mm-hmm.
and then their business shut down. They couldn't retrieve. Yeah, they got the PP, that PPP loan, whatever. Yeah, but they still failed. You know, because that wasn't the right time to start a business, even though whatever. You know, but
yeah
a lot of people,
because they
a
didn't
lot when that
plan.
happened though, a lot when that happened though, a lot of people didn't get back into the business. Because it is exhausting. So that's why I say like fail is the first attempt because that's the first time COVID ever shut that many business down. So now
Mm-hmm.
when you go back, so now when you start your business again, okay, what else is gonna stop you? Right? If you fail again, we know it wasn't COVID, it was something else. So guess what? You failed. That was your first attempt in whatever, whether it's life, lesson, or whatever case may be. Right? But as long as you keep starting over, fail can be a positive thing. But if you fail because you gave up, now it goes into what you're just talking about, which is stupidity.
See. So
Oh,
it all makes sense. I like that. Right there. I like that. All right, so we about to get to this game section. But until I get out of that game section, hey, it's crazy. I tried to write it. I tried to write a motivational speech to my plants. It's
motivation.
Wait,
crazy, ain't it?
hold on, say it again.
I tried to write a motivational speech to my plants.
Why?
I mean,
I'm trying to
I don't know why, but when I wrote it,
trying to
they
up.
told me it needed to grow first.
I'm sick
Yo,
of it. Why you?
I ain't gonna flex. I ain't even know he was talking about a joke.
Ah.
Yeah, I be coming out of nowhere with it, dog. They come out of nowhere. They come out of nowhere. I may or may not have one more. All right, cool. So this game section is called this or that. Right? I gotta go back down here. All right, so it's called this or that. Where this thing at? All right, bet. So it's called this or that. So you got 6 questions. You're gonna choose. You got 2 answers. You're gonna choose this or that. Well, it's really 2 answers. You're gonna choose between the 2, right? So the first one is: would you rather a high paying job you hate or a low paying job you love?
With no scenario.
It's no, yeah,
Low,
it's no scenario. It's no right or wrong answer. It's totally subjective to the person. I did it this way to see what y'all
a
want to
low,
say.
a low paying
Low paying
job I
job.
love.
Yeah, low paying
You want a
job.
low paying job you love?
Yeah,
Mm.
because I'm not materialistic and I'm a minimalist. So why do I need a high paying job?
I got 3 kids.
See, so you need that high paying job if he's stressed out.
I mean, not necessarily. I can hate it and not be stressed. Maybe I just hate that motherfucker.
I
Maybe
mean,
I
you
hate
stress
something
while you
about it.
do,
I'm stressed regardless. I'm be stressed with low paying job because I'm broke.
but you be broken happy. You hey,
Well, I
look,
mean,
hey,
but okay,
hey, yo,
so
you
you rather be stressed and broke in a Honda that don't run, or stressed and broke in a BMW that you can sell. to put it for a down
I
payment
mean,
on the house.
I mean,
That's
I
all I'm
like how
saying.
you try
That's
to.
all I'm
I
saying.
try, I, but I can also use it like, would you rather grow up with all your cousins in the same house, or grow up in a house where you don't know your family?
See, that's
Mm.
subjective. That's subjective. That's subjective. It depends on the
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
I probably
But
prefer all my cousins. I love all my cousins.
Yeah.
I used to always pick that grandma house.
Always kidding in grandma's house. No blanket, just straight, just going about it. All right, cool. So next one is be respected but not loved, or loved but not respected.
I'll be respected, not loved. Because there ain't no way you can love me and not respect me.
Mm.
You got
Now,
ain't
am
no
I not
ain't
respecting you, or I'm not respecting the decision you made or the choice you made? I'm just asking the question. I'm just putting out there for the people, because somebody can be like, "Oh, well, this, da, 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 da." Well, that's the question.
okay.
Is it me?
So if
Like
you're saying
that?
like that, if you're saying like at the moment,
Go ahead.
so
Go
if
ahead.
so if you said like at the moment, like of a decision, like hey, we not go buy this, whatever, and you talking about some respect like that, then
Well, I don't know. It's no, you know. That's
like
why I say it's subjective on the person.
yeah, yeah. But overall, I'd rather be respected than love because eventually you at least like me. You know what I mean? At minimum, you at least like me. But yeah, you ain't gotta love me. But if you
Yeah,
don't
that's right.
respect
That's right.
me, but if
Mm,
you don't respect me,
mm.
right? Then that means I'm letting you walk all over me, spit in my face, stab me in the back, and I'm just a sucker. You know what I mean? But you love that. You know what I
So
mean?
you said I'm backwards. I believe you can love a person but not like them, but I don't believe you can like a person and not like a person and love 'em, or
No, no,
like a
no. So
person
I'm
and not love
saying
them.
no. So I'm saying I'd rather be respected than loved because at minimum you will eventually like me. You know what I'm saying? Because love come later. You see what I'm saying?
I don't like your ass. Probably not gonna love you. But you're
Exactly.
right. Go ahead, McCall.
Exactly.
This is whiskey in my system. It's
He
starting to be
talking about
activated.
me.
Yeah, I better get me out. You better get me out here.
I mean, I see both sides, but I think I would rather be. It depends on how you look at love, because everybody's definition of love is different.
Or
It's
who,
different.
or who the love is from.
Yeah, and who the love is from, because it's like I could choose. I want to be loved, not respected, because like depending on how the love language is on certain things, like man, that love from
Mm-hmm.
my brother, that love from my spouse, the love from like just people in general, like it may hit different than a stranger being like respecting me. Because now it's like what type of value can you really add besides that? But when you truly have that certain love for that individual, it's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna show up for you. And the respect will come just by showing up. So I honestly feel like it could be both, depending, like you said, depending on the person. Cause I could care
Mm-hmm.
less, bro. Like if you don't, cause at the end of the day, it's an external factor. I could give a rat's ass if you respect me or not. I still make sure I go to the person that love me. If you don't care for me
Yeah,
or not, or respect me enough, so be it, bro. Like I can't control that. I can only
yeah.
control my life and what I do. If you don't respect me,
Yeah.
so what? I would love to be respected, but I would
So
love to be
I got a
loved as
question.
well. What's up?
I got a question. All right.
I got an
So
answer.
so damn G. I was trying to
I
follow
couldn't
his
help it.
pace,
I couldn't
man.
help it. I
I
couldn't
was
help
trying
it.
to
Go
follow
ahead.
your pace,
My
bro.
bad. My bad, dog.
I was trying to follow your pace. All right, so let me try to rewind that one. All right, so you said you would rather be love and the respect will come later because if you love that person, respect will come because they'll learn the love language, correct?
Mm.
Okay. So this is why I don't agree with it You know what I'm saying? Only because it doesn't matter who you know in life whatsoever, right?
Mhm.
Love never came first, besides a mother to her child. You see what I'm saying? Even the
That's
friends that
subjective.
you no, but watch this, watch this. Even
Go
that the
ahead.
friends that you, even the friends that you know, and the spouse that you went, that you're with, correct? At some
Mm.
point, y'all were either friends or associates or whatever the case may be. Y'all did not know each other at some point in time, which means that at like while y'all dating, you realize, oh yes, this girl, she respects me, so now I'm able to love her. So every, like, in my opinion, and I might be completely wrong because I know I'm an asshole
You
jackass,
not is your opinion.
right?
You
But
only right wrong
in
to
my
yourself.
in my opinion, I do feel like respect has to come first. Because why would I love a woman that don't respect me?
Hmm.
You know what I'm
Why would you
saying?
respect a woman that don't love you? See, it gets, like you said, too. It's you know,
Yeah,
it's too.
yeah, but
It's a double
love,
edged sword. It's gonna
always.
hurt going in and coming out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I get y'all that. I get y'all that. Ain't
You feel
hey,
me?
McCloud, you know
All right,
how I
number
get
three. Number
that.
three.
Mhm. Hey,
Own a business or climb the corporate ladder.
Own the
I
business
personally
or
say own a
climb the
business.
corporate. Own the
Even
business,
though I'm
hundred
currently
percent.
climbing the corporate ladder, I say own a business. But you have to know the nuances of what comes behind running that business. And so many people think just because you have a
So
business, you're gonna become this big time CEO, this big time person. No, you may have a business and end up working again in your life.
question.
You may have a business and end up climbing the corporate ladder.
So when you
What's that?
saying own the business, are you saying like a regular business, like a a beauty salon or something, or are you saying
Yeah,
a business
whatever business. No, I mean like
like
it depends. I mean,
Chase?
I guess it depends on the level. I guess it depends on. Of course, it depends on the level, motherfucker. You know, it depends on the level, of course. You know, but if we're speaking here of the average man, we're speaking of
Right.
a handyman service, TV mounting service,
so
general
are we talking
contractor,
about buying a business or
I
are we talking about a
I
startup
Negro,
business?
owning. Lord have mercy. Lord have
I'd
mercy.
rather climb the corporate ladder. I'd rather
I
climb.
don't
Nah,
know.
I understand what you said.
The
I understand
shit
what you
say
said.
fucking I'm a
Climb,
cloud.
hey, climb the
Owning a
corporate ladder.
company or climbing the fucking ladder. It don't say
I
if
bet.
you bought the guy. Just
All right, so
go ahead,
look,
good
so
before I get
look,
mad.
I would say I would say climb a corporate ladder. The reason why is because when you climbing this corporate ladder, bro, you're learning different things. You learning customer service, you learning supply and demand of certain things. You understanding like movement of like rush hours of how everything is moving. You're understanding of
Accounting.
how to get up in the morning time. If you got an early morning. So like all these little factors apply to start your own business. So I would say climb that corporate ladder to learn the labor part of everything so you could use that same knowledge you have to push towards your business or push towards buying a business, whichever route. Because now climbing that corporate ladder, you're seeing the funds come in. So if you decide, oh, everybody go to this food truck on lunch, why not? Let me see how much he's selling that business for, because that's a cash
Mm-hmm.
flow. So you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, every 2 weeks, I'm still getting a paycheck. So it's like I'm learning this. I'm learning how to exchange my time for money. So when you start doing the business, now it's the opposite time. Cause now you're able to that food truck. All I gotta do is supply the commercial stuff to make it run, and that's it. And I get a percentage of it. Now I'm buying my time back. So I can see climbing the corporate ladder just to get the certain knowledge of it, understand the labor of it, and then pour into the business side of it. But once you pour into the business side of it, me personally, I don't feel like there's one foot in, one foot out. If you're gonna be an entrepreneur, you gotta eat that.
Got it.
You gotta own that, bro. You can't have your time here and then your time there because you're gonna obligate your time all the way for 9 to 5, 8 to 4:30, whatever you want to do, and then the remaining day is all business, which is possible, but you gonna be back and forth, and now you exhausting yourself mentally and physically because now you got to make sure you building this up, clocking in hours and dealing with people's BS, then also you got to make sure you pouring in into your business. So it's like once you step into that road of entrepreneurship, you have to put all your knowledge, all your time and money. Cause bro, when you broke as an entrepreneur, you are broke.
Yes, fuck.
Like there ain't no. I'm
Look,
gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till next paycheck. No, bro, you
Ain't no
gotta wait.
halfway.
when the
Exactly.
next job coming that's profitable,
Yep.
and that may not come to 2 months from now, because these next 10 jobs may just be jobs that break even, that
Mm-hmm.
just cover the expenses and the taxes you got to pay. They're not, and the person you got to pay that helps you, they're not even covering your $30 an hour that you charge. You feel me, for
Yep.
yourself
That
alone. So you have to be,
35% self-employment tax.
so you don't have to. Yeah, look, and if you don't know how taxes work, you don't know that you need to make it an S corp in order to cut that tax in half. But that's neither here nor there. Next question:
Dude, he just
have
said.
discipline. What happened?
You said something. You said. Repeat what you said. The last
S
part.
corp. So if I'm not mistaken, if you make over, I think it's 50 or 60 bands net income when you have your own company, the best thing to do with it, so you don't get taxed at, I believe it's like 30% or some crap like that, is you turn to an S corp, and then you take the money that you pay yourself and you turn it into what's known as a distribution instead of a
Oh,
salary. So therefore, you're
my
not
bad.
taxed on the distribution.
I heard something totally different. My never
Oh,
mind. Don't worry about it. I heard
what you
something totally
think?
different. Hey, look,
Oh,
man.
I know a little something now. I know a little something now.
Look,
I
I thought
see
you.
you, York. I see you, boy.
I know a little something now. I know a little something. Don't get it twisted. I just look like this. Don't get it
Yeah,
twisted, people in the
cool.
world.
I
I
just
just
look
look
like
like
this.
this.
Too.
He
I'm
said-
very intelligent. I know the difference between there, and there. It's a difference. It's a difference between there, there. You know, it's a
I know.
difference. Okay. But
yeah. One of them got a
you know the difference
T.
between there, well, they all got a T. But
Duh.
there
THIERE.
is like over there. But then you got they are, which is the group of people. Then you got THEIR. You know what I'm saying? It's different theirs. It's different theirs, bro. It's okay. It's okay. But we can next question. Have discipline or have motivation? Discipline. I was always taught that discipline and manners will take you where money can't.
Discipline.
That's like saying, do you want a boring lifestyle or like a fun lifestyle? And both come with
So
their pros and cons.
how many great NFL players live was wild all through their whole
The whole
career.
career.
NFL players.
Chad
Their whole career.
Johnson, Chad
I said
Ochocinco,
I said Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. Okay,
Hall
I
of
mean he's
Fame.
in the big.
Great players.
He's in the Bengals ring of fame.
He's not a Hall of
But
Fame. He had gold cap. He's not a Hall of Famer. His own gold jacket is nice, but it's not a Hall of Fame jacket.
Marshawn Lynch. But on a serious note, like I say discipline. However, I ain't gonna lie to you. That motivation is fun and it's addictive. You know, because like when you get everybody motivated, now everybody start working, and I love that because I work in a system. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay to be disciplined, but the thing is that hey, look, if we all work together, like we can have a standard, all right. But like y'all human, bro. Be adults,
Mhm.
all right. Be adults. How about that? I'm not asking y'all to be disciplined. I'm asking y'all to do your job and be adults. But now, if I become, well, this is a military mindset. But now, if you discipline, right, you show up, right place, right time, right uniform, right, and it just you do what you said. You're not questioning nothing. So that means you're not really learning nothing besides the hands-on experience. Because it's just I say you do. You
Mm-hmm.
know, but when that motivation start rattling, now it's like, oh hey, Sergeant Anderson, hey how you do this again? Yeah. Because I'm
Mhm.
trying to help you get out of here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like, yeah, I don't think I can answer that. I plead the fifth.
Yeah, I would say discipline, but with the discipline, it comes with small habits to create that discipline. You know what I'm saying? Like it won't just come all of a sudden. Like that motivation will come and go. Cause one day you'll feel like so motivated and want to go read a book, go take a walk. Then the next
Mhm.
day or the next week, you be like, nah. But if you starting like
I'm talking about
those
10, 15
small
minutes now.
habits, like okay, first thing I'm gonna do is wake up early at 6. I'm gonna make sure I do this. So having steps creates more motivation because now you creating a certain schedule to stay disciplined in it. Whether you don't want to or not, whether I want to go to the gym or not, I'm still disciplined in this. I have a certain goal. So instead of looking at the big picture of everything, I'm breaking it down because everybody we want this and this, but we don't want to go through these little steps to get to that level. So I would say like discipline is definitely big because motivation will come and go. These
I can
instant
respect it.
Motivation do come and go. Cause if I wake up and it's too cold, oh, everybody about to get it.
exactly. See?
All
But
right,
that's
number
why you work in the
5.
system.
Go ahead.
Oh no, my bad. It's you.
No, you
You
good. You
got it.
good. Number 5. Number 5. Protect your peace or always show up for others.
Protect my peace.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, ain't
definitely.
even got. Yeah, yeah.
I don't even know why
Yeah,
you asked that question. That
yeah,
was
Mhm.
silly.
yeah.
Other way I
Especially
would.
as I got older, protecting my peace is definitely
Yeah.
my main. Because like I said, bro, you can't control the outside factors. You can't control other people's actions. None of that. You can only control what you can control. So like protecting my peace, others will see it. They will see the growth. Like, bro, I'm really trying to like I got kids, bro. I'm a family man, I'm entrepreneur, like I'm actually trying to build something. So just because you're mad or you're doing this or this and that should not affect how I'm feeling. I'm saying whether you my friend or not. If you my friend, you should understand, bro. Like I'm trying to do it, but I don't expect you to understand because you're coming at me sideways.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
You ever got so peaceful to where you like, man, I'm peaceful now. Next thing you know, everybody start coming to you with some BS.
Mhm.
I ain't hear from y'all in I don't know how many months.
Yep.
3, 4
Yep.
years. I ain't even young. 6 months, and all of a sudden it's some BS. Go
Yeah.
on about your business. I
Yeah,
don't
definitely
accept it.
protecting my peace, bro. Like, and I feel like I'm getting back into it, bro. Like I'm trying to get back into like learning how to meditate and stuff like that. Like being able to channel my inner chakras, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
I'm really on.
I just walk away.
he trying.
Yeah, I'm on I'm on a real like spiritual journey, bro. 'Cause I'm trying to like have one with myself. So it's like protecting my peace is definitely part of it, bro. Like
I had
I'm
one
not.
myself too.
Yeah, facts, bro. You got to.
When the kids sleep in the bathroom.
Yup. Yup.
Come on, G.
Namaste.
Not that's
Rat
that.
to sleep. All right. All right. Our power question before we go: how do men remain hopeful during financial struggles? Mm-hmm.
All
Mm-hmm.
right,
How
I
do men
got you.
remain hopeful during financial
I
struggles?
got
Go
you.
ahead,
Talk to
Lynn.
him, Glenn. Talk to him, Glenn.
All right, so let me make sure I got. Let me make sure I got. Hey, you know this is my ballpark. All right, so let me make sure I got the question
Mm-hmm.
right. You said, how do men stay hopeful during financial struggles?
Yep.
Yeah.
How do men remain hopeful during? Yep. Pretty much.
Okay, so here's the thing. So you remember back in like earlier in the conversation, like when we first got on here, and we talking about how we was brought up and stuff like that, influence and like your surroundings and stuff like that. So men, we don't require as much to be happy or survive, right? So whenever we are in a financial like situation, now our true instincts come out, which is that survival mode. You know, it's not meant for men to be. Well, I'm not gonna say it's not meant for us to be, you know what I'm saying, settled and relaxed and happy and this, that, and the third. However, right, as a man, you're a dominant figure and you have to grind. right? Even if like you building the business from ground to the beginning, you grinded the whole way through because it's the journey, you know what I'm saying, that you're looking for, that you're about. You know what I mean? But when all that is taken away, you okay. But the thing is, when you are dependent, when other people are dependent on you, that's what makes, you know what I'm saying about, like, it's stressful to where it's like, dang, like hope or despair, right? But when it's just you thugging it out, you okay with it, you know, because you don't need much to survive. But let a female go on hard times. That's a whole different ball game.
We ain't even gotta talk about it. Get me canceled.
We not, we not. This ain't
How do
lie.
men
It's
remain
lie.
hopeful? You're right. It's not. And I don't know. I don't have an answer for this question because I'm still going through this and I don't know how to solve it yet. And I think for me personally, I just don't stop, dog. And that's my personal answer. I would tell anybody just don't stop. Keep
Why
going.
don't you stop?
Just well, I got kids, I got responsibilities, bro. And even
And you,
besides my responsibility, even if I didn't have my babies, I still have
right,
myself. Me, I'm so important to my world, to the world I've created. I'm so important to it. So even if I didn't have kids, I would still have my world. I would still be important to it. So I
right.
have to
So
keep going. What's up?
my, so now I'm trying to break it down. My bad. So, all right, you know how you say, so the first thing you said, you know, about because your kids, that was the right thing to say, right? Because they gonna come first regardless, right? But that was the first answer. All right, boom. But then you backdoored and said, all right, even if you didn't have them, you know, that's still who you are. You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
that's you saying, like, I love to grind, I love to hustle, I love to chase, I love to
yeah,
progress, I love to grow. You know what I mean? But now it's like, okay, when you get up there, what you gonna do next? 100%, you probably gonna start. Well, I ain't gonna say 100%, probably like 65%. You gonna try to find you another business to grow
yep. The
because
next,
you
the
like
next
to build
task,
this.
the next thing, the next task, the
You know,
next thing, the
because you're not
next whatever it
complacent.
is. Yeah, the next
Yeah,
whatever is to keep me hopeful, to keep me going. So yeah,
yeah,
my
and then,
my baby, my babies are like when it comes to motivation of why. If anybody asks me why I get up and go to work every night at 11 p.m., if I didn't have my babies, I wouldn't do it. You wonder why I get up and I still go mount TVs and stuff like that? Is that even when I am going through the financial hardship, I still have to suck it up and still be a dad, be a husband, be a son, all the other stuff. But I don't have to give that attention to other people. But I would say in the you just gotta remain. You just gotta keep going, dog. I mean, that's for me. That's the biggest thing. I don't really have too many words for this per se, as to how to remain hopeful. I would just say keep going because even me, I still go through it, and I just have to tell myself to keep going. I have to maybe go write in my journal or do this and do that, or find a way to put money towards the business so I can go advertise just so I can mount some TVs to make sure we could, what it can. And me personally, I'm trying to make sure that I don't get in financial struggles that cause me to stress too bad. Me personally. So yeah, some things I can't. There's some things I can't control. I can't control a fucking natural disaster.
hmm
If I lose all my stuff in my apartment, I can't control that. I just have to suck it up. But me losing my job, I can't control. You feel me? So, but yeah, that's my 2 cents on the McLeod. I see you over there thinking.
How to stay hopeful through financial struggles?
Yes,
I would
sir.
say create, define realistic goals, and execute it. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't got to be too complicated. And be organized with it. You know what I'm saying? You can't have your ideas all over the place. Become detail oriented, how to get back on your feet. Because success could be defined differently for everybody. So my definition of success is being able to accomplish short-term and long-term goals. That's it, step by step. Along the way, I may fail, but it's like we still on the good track, bro. Like let's keep going. So being able to like go through it, we have to understand those like little struggles in the midst of it, you know what I'm saying? Because what it creates is an experience journey. So like if you don't lose or fail along the process, bro, Like, what are you growing towards? You're going to have these financial struggles because if nobody's in our ear to teach us this stuff, we literally gotta get our head hit on the concrete multiple times to actually realize like that shit hard, you know. But if we got somebody in our ear that's actually taking those steps, like it's an easier path for us, but we could still fail because this is something that we're not used to. So like within those financial struggles, bro, we just gotta stay at it because like we don't know it all. We ain't grow up with this in our ear. So it's like to be able to get out of that, let's hit our head a couple of times and then grow out of it. Cause eventually, bro, we gonna get it. I promise you, we gonna get it. We ain't gonna get it if we quit. We quit, we will never know. And then also it's creating, like I said, the experience journey. Cause now as our kids grow up, hey dad, I'm thinking about pursuing this. Like, what should I do? You got the experience now to at least tell him, like, I might not know it all, you know what I'm saying? But at least I started that and I know this might come up in your journey, son. Or your
I can get
journey.
you this far.
Exactly. I can get you here.
Yeah.
Now it's up to you. What is your next step now? You know what I'm saying? So that I think that's the best way to stay hopeful through the financial struggles.
Which is, which I think everybody answer is valid. I don't think it's the right or wrong answer when it comes to this question. I think it's just purely subjective. We all have different ways of kind of dealing with this, and it's a very touchy subject. And I think it depends on the person, depends on how comfortable you are with yourself, your finances, things like that. Or if you are, I think some people, even though we have financial struggles, we're not too down bad because we know we're veterans. I could lose my job, and I'll still be able to pay rent. I'll be able to take care of my basic necessities. You feel me? So, but I do think, it's crazy. Hey, it's crazy. I told my fridge a joke. It's crazy because it was cool at first. Then it started giving me the cold shoulder.
My God, bro. He gotta be stopped. He gotta be stopped.
Yeah, cool. For he's gonna give it a coach.
He has to be
Hey,
stopped.
hey, York. Hey, York.
What's up?
Hey, what you call a man that can't stand?
A man that can't stand. Tony?
Nah, Neil.
What is it?
Bro, for the long golf, man. Y'all both.
Hey, what do you call a man with no shins?
Oh my God.
A man with no shins.
Shinless.
Stubby.
Tony.
It go for the total there.
All right, last one before we go. Last one.
I'm sick of
What do you call fake pasta?
What do you call baked pasta?
Fake pasta. Fake
Fake,
pasta.
fake. It's gonna be.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Imposter.
Imposter. Hey, I like that one. That was good.
Hey.
That was good. I like that one. I like that.
All right. Call to action. I had some more, but they were kind of racist, so I didn't want to get. Yeah, that was bad. It was bad. Yeah, it was bad. I was like, nah. I got one in my pocket. If I ever do a stand up, if I ever have a farewell tour, it's gonna be in my stand up.
It's gonna be in there.
Otherwise, I can't do it because ain't nobody gonna ever sponsor me. All right, but cool. Call to action. Is the conversation resonated to you? Make sure you like, follow, and share this episode with another man. Many men are silently carrying financial pressures while trying to lead their families and pursue their dreams and hold everything together. Every man will experience financial highs and financial lows. Money will come and go, but character, discipline, resilience, and faith and what sustains a man through every season. Because at the end of the day, your net worth does not determine your self-worth. It's your guy York, we got my guy McLeod, and we got my guy Glenn over there, aka Guy Style. We appreciate you jumping up for the episode of Let's Be Men. Y'all have a good one.
Go.
Yeah, we out of there. See, it wasn't too bad. It was almost 2 hours.